Sports Roundtable.
It is time to get into our SRT Sports Roundtable interview. Now, first of all, let me just say it is an honor and a pleasure to be called a friend. To a friend, from a friend. This man is a legend in New York. This man is a legend in Miami, where I met him. And what black guy's a legend in Hawaii?
The Rock.
Other than The Rock.
Can't stop The Rock.
You know? So, this is my thing. He is a legend in all three of them places. And he had played pro basketball overseas. We got some ballers coming up in him, man.
Boy.
We got some ballers coming up in him.
Tennis, boy.
Now, you think that is something. Now he's on to something that's going to blow all of that out the water. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not heard, Hard Work Is Undefeated, and it could not be denied, my main man, Kurt Taylor, is in studio. Kurt, what's up, baby?
What's going on, man? Appreciate it. Appreciate you having me out here, man.
There you go.
I'm truly honored.
Listen, this man. We was in Miami, man, and I'm telling you, he showed me so much love. I was down there as an 18-year-old kid.
Wow.
You know, and we go back a long way. You know, obviously back when I was little sexy, not big sexy.
You're a little sexy.
You know what I'm saying? But it was real talk. Brother played for Seton Hall in the Final Four with Terry DeHare,
Okay.
Oliver Taylor.
Yeah. Okay.
Fam. You hear what I'm saying? So we want all our SRT tenants to understand what's going on. Hard Work Is Undefeated. We go get more into where you can get some gear. We go get more into the movement, what it does, where it's going, and the future of it, and things of that nature. And my first question to you, Kurt, is how did you come up with this? Like, give me the story on Hard Work. I've heard it, but I ain't heard nobody push it like you push it. I mean, you just every time I see you Hard Work Is Undefeated.
Far and foremost, I want to tell you I appreciate for being out here. Man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, fam.
It's truly an honor, man. So for someone even to believe into the brand, believe in me, and have me on your show as well, it's an honor, and I'm truly grateful for it, man. Just the friendship we had over the years, and the respect and the gratitude we'll give each other when we see each other. So
Absolutely.
I truly appreciate that. Now let's get back to the Hard Work Is Undefeated. You know, it's funny. For many years, you know, growing up in New York, my mother raised 9 kids, 6 of her own and three of her sister kids, and we grew up in the Bronx in a poverty situation, and it was hard for us, you know, and my mother put us up to school, and she wound up graduating as a registered nurse, and she raised 9 kids by herself, and it would have helped my stepfather. But anyway, my mother always told me as a young kid, no matter what you do in life, if you work hard for it, you can get it. You don't have to steal, you don't have to do anything, just work. You know, it may come a little later, but just keep working, great things will happen. So over the years, you know, I apply that to my life, and every time I work hard, great things happen. You know, I noticed that. So I always say in my mind, every time I work hard, things happen. So I came up with the terminology back then, hard work is undefeated. So when I start playing that way. And I say, no matter how talented you are, you're never going to outwork me because hard work is undefeated. And that's how the Hard Work Undefeated germinated from back then. That's how it started right there.
Now, we now a lot of people know that, you know, I am the CEO of Big Boy Cigars, so they know I partake pretty often. And to set the record straight, you also it's one of your favorite cigars now. Shout out to Big Boy Cigars. And we was having a conversation.
I guess that's Hard Work Is Undefeated.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I come over to the house and we sit and meet, you know, the only dude with palm trees in the whole neighborhood, okay? Palm trees in the front and the backyard. Just thought I'd throw that out. But you was telling me the story about Jim Harbaugh and how he kind of pushed it a little bit, pushed you into making it real legit, so to speak. Now, a lot of people don't know that your son is actually at Michigan,
Right.
Kurt Taylor Jr.
Correct.
And running back.
Yes, sir.
And I guess on a visit or something like that, you and Jim Harbaugh, y'all, I guess, you know, y'all kind of talked it up a little bit. And so kind of explain to us, explain to the listeners what kind of happened with that conversation.
You know, just it's amazing when you travel around, and no matter where I go, I always wear a hard work is undefeated shirt, you know, because I believe in it, that this is my lifestyle. Hard work is undefeated is not a slogan, it's a lifestyle. For me, it's a lifestyle. And I think it's applicable for everybody's life if they work hard for it. But anyway, when I went to Michigan, I was telling the story that Jim Harbaugh, good friend of mine, real good friend, good man as well. So he looked at me and he looked at the shirt, and he was like, wow. He said, do you have that shirt trademark? And so, you know, my brain always thinking, of course I do, of course, you know, because obviously he saw something bigger. I already knew it was big, but he put it on a whole nother platform, and I said, you know what, I better do something with it before somebody run with it, man. And did all my paperwork, did everything I have to do. Trademark is my slogan. It's mine for life. No one could use it. Nike come after it. They got to pay me for it, you know. But it was never about money for me. But he had put me in the business mindset of it, you know, and make sure nobody copyright and run with it, you know. And that's why I give Jim Harbaugh his credit, you know. Good friend of mine. I have much respect for him. And just for him to identify, even his office, he got Hard Work Is Undefeated by Kurt Taylor Sr. in his office in Michigan. And because he believed in that slogan. And I'm truly grateful to Michigan. And he's the first coach on a national platform actually to purchase the shirts for the whole entire football team. So actually Michigan wearing my stuff, and also in all the stores in Michigan. So I'm really excited. So that's why I always give my allegiance to Michigan. Because not only did he believe in me, he also believed in my son. So I'm truly grateful for the coach and also the Michigan program.
Well, one thing on this show that we do, we give out Buster's Award, and he been a buster a couple of times on this show. But listening to that story, I think I'm gonna take him off the Buster Award.
D will put him on it. We gotta get him off. D will.
Yeah, we gotta take Jim Harbaugh off the Buster Award.
It's amazing when you listen to other people about an individual when they really don't know that.
They don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you get to know him personally, he actually sat in my house. He in my house, backyard, with palm trees. We're sitting drinking coffee. We're chopping it up. I'm in his office. I go to Michigan. I'm telling you, we really got a personal relationship. My son was the first commit in his class, and he was committed to Michigan for 2.5 years.
Okay.
And we never wavered. And for him to even believe in my son, a 5'9" running back, come dime in a dozen. But he believed in that hard work. He saw that vision. And he attracted that vision, and obviously we both attracted to each other, and we believed in each other, so it worked out. So, and then he been straight honest from day one. You know, I tell everybody, some coach lie, but from day one, everything he has told me came to fruition, and I respect him for that. And I said, the day you come to my house, the day I know it's real. He flew a private jet to Covington, Georgia, for 3 hours to sit down with me, just to fulfill his word with me. So I have to ultimate respect for that man. So I appreciate him.
Well, I always say, and this is one of my slogans, maybe I need to trademark it too, but information changes the situation. The more information you have, the more the situation changes because your perception changes with the information that you get.
Just like you just changed about Jim Harbaugh.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? It never fails. You see? So, I mean, you know, we can all talk and we have opinions about things that we have small information on, but once more information come in, then things start to kind of change. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, things of that nature. That's you know, you must respect. You know, so I have to say that I will be rooting for Michigan.
As you should.
I think that if the quarterback situation my man from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I forget his name. D. Will
Shea Patterson.
Yeah, Shea Patterson. Because we've always said that Michigan he's never had that quarterback
Right.
that could make plays. You see what I'm saying? So with Shea Patterson, the SEC experience and things of that nature, hopefully this could propel, Michigan into something because, good guy, man, from all that I've seen, and we got to make sure that. Because I know you got pictures with him and all that kind of stuff. So.
Well,
We got pictures with him and things of that nature. So, all right, so let's keep this thing moving with the Hardworkers Undefeated. What is the future for Hardwork Undefeated? What is it that your plans for the next year, next 2 years, the 5 years, 10 years, or whatever the case may be?
I'm glad you asked that question. It's amazing to me. Seriously, it's amazing. When you come up with something with an idea, I'm a visionary. I'm always thinking outside the box. That's through my travels around the world. I never get into anything for the money or for the revenue or anything. My heart got to be in it. You know what I'm saying? And you asking me right now where the vision is, wherever the vision take me, where my heart, wherever it goes. It's amazing the type of feedback I'm getting right now. And on the national platform, I was telling Horace today on the phone that I got a few calls from Australia, people from around the world calling about my brand to purchase outside the country. And it's not even about the money. I'm saying it's reaching people around the world. Because people now, due to the fact that it's microwave society we live in, everybody want instant gratification,
Right.
Everybody want it now, and everybody's spoiled and everything. No, I think the gap is missing in regards to the hard work. Nobody want to work for it.
Yep.
Everybody want it now. I love the process. I always tell my son, trust the process. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But I know if you trust the process, great things will happen in the future. I tell all kids that. Trust the process. So, like you were saying with the Hard Work Undefeated, I'm truly excited about this brand, about the slogan. It's a lifestyle. I don't even identify with people. Like people say, you one of these models where they got millions of... I'm not impressed with that. Find me somebody that's working hard and every day grinding. Give me that person to wear my brand. That's who I want to identify with. People that work for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that, that famous, that what do you call it? That famous look. Everybody want the millions of people. Nah, it's not about that. It's about people who work hard and bust their tail every day to earn a living this world. And that's what it's all about. Hard work is undefeated, and it cannot be denied.
There it is, my main man, Kurt Taylor. Kurt Taylor's in studio, CEO, owner, president, hell, I don't know what else to call it. The idealistic, the ideology of Hard Work is Undefeated and cannot be denied is in studio with us right now. We chopping it up, talking about not the slogan. So actually that was a misprint in the show notes, but a lifestyle. A lifestyle. Hard Work is Undefeated. So the next question would be, Marty already talking about when can he get a
where
shirt.
can he get it?
He already hollering about when can he get a shirt. He liked the shirt. So talking about, he only can see the hoodie because I got mine over here, and I'm pretty sure you got some over there. So let everybody know what kind of apparel you got now and what you got coming up.
Right. Well, it's amazing. Hard Work Lafitte is not a clothing line, but I use it on a clothing line as a vehicle to reach people. People understand that. It's the slogan.
Right.
So people into fashion. So I understand. I put it in workout gear. Like I said, I got workout gear now for females and males, sports bras, tights, and everything. Anything that's trending, I use hard work on because I'm selling a message, not the clothing line. You know what I'm saying? So that's what. So wherever style come out, hard work is going to be involved in that. But I'm going to let it be known that it's a slogan. It's not a clothing line. It's on clothes, but I use clothes and nice outfits and apparel to use as a vehicle to get across to everybody, and that's what it's all about. Use it as a platform like this right now. I'm on the radio show. It's a platform, and I thank y'all once again for being on here. But I'm excited where the brand going. Like I was telling Horace, we got workout gear, like I said, gym apparel, Going in bags, wrists, hats, sweat hoods. Everybody don't wear sweat hoods, so it's warm weather. Everybody in California don't wear sweat hoods, so we got to go to the different type of apparel for the warm weather and warm climate. So, like I was telling you, the idea is my mind every day. I sit down, sit home, I smoke a cigar, go on my back, I drink a cup of coffee, and I visualize, a year from now where it's going to be, 6 months. I'm always thinking ahead, and that's how you're supposed to think, and so many ideas I have, and then like if you go on social media, and on Instagram and on Twitter, you'll see all the new models just wearing the apparel and hard workers Undefeated. And each one of them is working hard and grinding.
Right.
Each one of my models that I have, New York, California, every last one getting up every day grinding at least 6-7 jobs just to make it, and that's what I identify with.
So now we talked about where you've left your legacy: New York, Miami, Hawaii. Are there more excited in either of those 3 places than they are anywhere else? Because I know at home you probably should be really doing good.
Yeah.
Hawaii, you lived over there for so long. You lived in Las Vegas. You got overseas ties, and now you're in Atlanta. I mean, which place, in your opinion, is trending with Hard Work Is Undefeated right now out of those places that I named?
Far Rockaway, New York City. Can't stop the rock.
Can't stop the rock.
Can't stop the rock. Far Rockaway, Queens, New York. My hometown. I won't trade it for nothing in the world. I tell everybody, man, the place where I learned my grind and had my vision and my basketball skill set all started in Far Rockaway, man. And I always go back home. The homies, the fellas, man, much respect. I don't go nowhere and say, well, this place changed. I'm there all the time. When people say it changed, I mean, they haven't been there a long time. I'm there all the time, so I'm always going back to my hood, man, and the amount of love they have shown me over the years, man. Mo's Barbershop, E-Love.
There you go.
It's so many places, man, and that always, the PAL, Sorrento Center, where we play basketball at. When I come home, I'm God to them, man, and I'm always embracing them. I'm not better than anybody. I'm just working hard.
There you go.
I'm always making sure I give back, man. That's the most important thing about success. It's not how much money you make or what you're doing. It's about what you're giving back. That's the question you ask yourself. What are you giving back? You got to give back something. Most people who make it, they leave their community and they never come back. I can go back home any day and my eyes closed, and the goons will love me.
Yeah,
the hood love me. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you're doing something, man. The hood love me, man. I can walk around and have nothing to worry about because I'm always going back, and I'm trying to uplift them. With the hard work, and every last one of them is really embracing it, man. And I want to shout out to everybody else that showed me love in Atlanta, Vegas, LA, but Far Rockaway, man.
Far Rockaway.
Man. Can't stop the rock.
Can't stop the rock. That's what I'm talking about. Speaking of home, I want to ask you this question. This sort of like could be one of these proud moments. All right. So just to show you how hard work is undefeated, my best friend Hancock here lost his mom at an early age. I just lost my mom here a couple of years ago, and we had a dream and some ideas of being on the radio. We worked hard. You're on our show now. I'm pretty sure what my mom would say to me and how proud she would be, and I can imagine what Hancock's mom would say to him and how proud he is. But I want to ask you, what is your mom saying to you after seeing how she had to grind and work hard to get you to this level, and now you're putting it all out and giving back? And I know she got to be proud.
I'm gonna go back a little. I'm gonna go a little further than that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a story that is profound.
Okay.
And this is the testament of hard work is undefeated. When my first year, you probably didn't know, I probably told you, after we left Miami-Dade, when I went to Hawaii, I left home, but I had a daughter, 5 years old. Her name was Shanika. And my first year in college, my whole life to go to school was to better my life so I could one day come back and provide for my daughter. The greatest girl I ever met in my life. And my first year in the WAC tournament, I received a phone call and said she was in the hospital because she had a strep throat. And a week later, she died. And this is my 5-year-old daughter, you know, and people don't understand the walk in my life. So I already know. So I'm gonna go back further than that how proud she would be of me. Because my whole life to this day is dedicated to her. And my kids now benefiting because of Shanika, not because of me. Because all my life I always say I was gonna do whatever I had to do to make her life easy. And I lost a child from a strep throat. She went to the hospital, never came back from a strep throat. And I buried my daughter, man. And that's the hardest feeling in the world. To this day, I still got that pain. And every day I was gonna quit. I was gonna quit school. I was never coming back. But something in my heart said, go back, make something happen in your life. I went back to school. I graduated, got my degree, got my master's. And this kid from New York City, from the ghetto, brother. I was told I would never make it past 21. And after all the adversities I faced in my life, through hard work, perseverance, there's nothing can ever stop me. Can't stop the rock, I promise you. Nothing can stop me. I promise you. And I want to give homage to my daughter Shanika because the love and the respect and the type of person she was all my life to this day, it feels like yesterday. So I dedicate everything to her, and everybody that's around me benefited because she was in my life. She made me the man who I am today. And then I give my mother credit, you know what I'm saying, because my mother was the platform and the person I visualized and saw every day, getting up every day, working hard, and I adopt that mentality, and I went on my life with it. But to give homage to my daughter is only respect. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today.
My man. Kurt Taylor dropping them dimes, baby. You still dropping dimes, I see. Yeah. Still dropping dimes. Boy, I tell you, man. Shout out to my main man, D. Will. He said he has not changed his mind about Jim Harbaugh. Well, you know, hey, he a Bama fan, so it is what it is. But we got my main man, Kurt Taylor, in studio. Hard work is undefeated, cannot be denied. Please follow the movement. We will get you information on where you can go to get gear, follow the movement, and all these other kind of things. So make sure you please stay tuned for that. We're going to finish up with my main man, Kurt Taylor, Sr. I guess I should say senior since your son is going to blow up next year and be all that we can be. I guess I'm kind of working my way.
We're going to be looking for him now.
Well, I was kind of working my way into some tickets.
Some tickets.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of working my way into some tickets. All right, so obviously, Facebook Live been jumping on, been popping. We call it our SRT tenants, and they want to know how can they get some gear? Where can they go? Where can they follow you? What's the website? Things of that nature. I'm going to just go through it to you and let you holler at them about that. SRT tenants, this is my main man, Kurt Taylor.
I appreciate it. Hardworkisundefeated.net. Once again, hardworkisundefeated.net. Go on the website. Purchase your items, your shirts and anything. Everything is on there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Kurt Business Taylor, or Facebook, Kurt Taylor as well. But hardworkisundefeated.net on the social, it's on a national platform. Please support the vision and the movement.
We already put it on. We already put it up here.
I appreciate
it. We bad, man. Yeah, we bad around here, man.
Hard work is undefeated.
Yeah, man, it don't take long. Yeah, we already got it right here. Hey, listen, if you're on Facebook Live, just click on the link. Easy
as that.
Yeah, but I wanted him to get it out because I know for me, it sounds better when I give you the information for my stuff. So I'm pretty sure it sounded great when you gave the information out because it's your thing, you know.
No, it actually is the opposite. It sounds better when it's coming from you, though.
Hardworkundefeated.net. Please go to the website. Purchase gear, man. We got some things on there. We got shirts. We got some long sleeves coming. Yeah. Short sleeves. Got some tank top for your girls. Of course, the hoodies. It's cold right now, so we got some hoodies and things of that nature. And,
sport workout, sports bra, tights, spandex, workout gear, dry fit products. Everything you need for working out is on the website. Please go to the website and purchase your items. Absolutely. And once again, thank everybody for your support. I want to say this to you. Can I say this to you on the
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just keep it clean, though. You know, I know we go back to Miami. I know how the Miami boys do. You know.
Much respect. And when you I always tell everybody this. And one of my contracts, and when I was playing in Brazil, I played in Brazil, and the coach, I retired. I was a law enforcement. I was a DeKalb police officer actually here, and I wound up resigning to play in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah, I did. And the coach came up to me and asked me something. This is going to apply to what you're doing. He said, "How much do you want for me to make you resign from DeKalb? Because I want to pay you. I need you here in Brazil to play on this team because you my guy." I looked at him in the face, and I told him, "It's not enough money you can pay me to play the game I love." You know what I'm saying? When you love something, you'll do it for free. Just remember that. When you love it from your heart, money gonna come. Right. But when you love it, I said, "There's not enough money you can give me. I play this game for free." Man, he gave me the book. Man, he said, "Whatever you want." But I'm telling everybody, when you do something from your heart, great things will happen, man. When everything I do, my heart not until I stop. So y'all blessings are gonna come. I heard your story, and you've been dreaming about this. I believe, I'm not prophesying anything, but I'm gonna say this: y'all going somewhere. Y'all heart in the right place, and y'all might think it's small now, but 10 years from now, I might have to knock on your door into the secretary and say, "You remember the first one that told you that on the show, that you guys here is going to make it somewhere big." I'm telling you that right now. Not only that, because you identify with the brand, Hard Work is Undefeated, and it cannot be denied. If you guys truly believe, you got many people going to come, and some people going to leave, and some people not going to be appreciated, whatever. But if your core stick together and believe in what you believe in, I promise you, time it's going to happen. I promise you this. It always happens because hard work is undefeated, and what?
Cannot be denied.
Cannot be denied.
There it is, man. There it is, man. We really appreciate that, man. And, it was one thing to connect with you at 18 when I was 18, but it's another thing to connect with you mentally as a grown man. That connection is in those vibes is in sync. I mean, you can't really put your finger on and things of that nature, but great minds think alike. The vibes and the chemistry and the plane that we rock on mentally is why we're here right now talking about this on the platform, talking about hard work is undefeated. So much love and big ups to you. But I've been wanting to ask you this question all day. I wrote this question down first, but I'm going to ask it last. I know if Nike call you, Under Armour call you, Adidas call you, Puma may call you, hell, let's even the big baller brand may call you. What would it take for you, or who would you choose out of those that I named to partner with if there's a choice?
That's a great question. That's one of the best questions of the day. I promise you that. And
I wrote that down first, but I'm gonna ask it last
because it's coming.
There it is.
It's coming. Once again, it's not even about the money. If it's put down millions of dollars, all of them gonna offer something,
right?
Or just take off. It can do it for itself, but something that have to be in place is hard work. When they got the machines to put it everywhere, and I want to make sure that they are understanding the vision that I have. And any one of them could come to me with the vision and say, "I understand what you're doing. You're giving back to the community. You're helping the kids out. We're donating back to our inner cities, which all this is all about. We're doing camps and platforms like that,
right?
Would motivate me to sign whatever shoe deal contract there is, because the vision has to stay in place. Martin Luther King had a vision, and he didn't waver on his vision. Malcolm X had a vision, he didn't waver on his vision. President Kennedy had a vision. Donald Trump have a vision. He's not wavering from his vision. He's not wavering. So when you have a vision, some people can facilitate it better than others. And that's why you always surround yourself with great people, Some people great on computers. Yeah. I'm not. Some people are great spokesmen. He is. People good in the marketing, So you have to put a team together.
Yep.
And to allow whatever you have going for your vision to come to fruition. And I understand that at my age now. And so if I know where I want to go, I got to have someone with a bigger engine than I have because I can't do it by myself. Right. That's common sense right there. And any one of them come to me and say, hey, I got this platform. I know what you're doing. This is what we're going to do. We're going to help you go to that next level. Done deal. That's what it's all about. So if that answers your question, young man, I think I answered very well on that one.
There you go.
And I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And also appreciate once again that you guys put me on your show. It means a lot to me.
Right.
You understand? It's just like this is a platform.
Yeah. And
people don't understand. And by you open the door for me to allow me to promote my brand, you're also being promoted on the Hardworking Undefeated brand. And it going both ways because that's how it works. That's how God works.
Absolutely.
And once you open the door for somebody else, so some door can open for you as well. And continue looking for people like myself and aspiring people who are trying to make it and put them on your show, help them out, because this is a wonderful platform that people can utilize to go to the next level. And as a result of that, God gonna bless you in return. I promise you that.
We really appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Before we give our shout outs, I do want D. Will to listen, and only you can tell this story. Only you can say, because every time I tell him, he want to see tape. He want to see film. D. Will say, man, you can't hoop.
Oh yeah.
This D. Will, I say, man, listen, man, I can go and do yada yada yada. Man, I need to see some film, but he. So I'm gonna throw it to you, Kirk. We ain't gotta take long. You can do 30 seconds.
It won't be long. Trust me, it wasn't anything much to say, but I'm gonna say Horace. Not only he was hell of a player, point guard, big, strong, not fast, but exceptional speed. You know what I'm saying? Get by anybody he wanted to. Big guard. He was like Mark Jackson back then. See, them people don't understand that, and he could pass. That's what, to me, that was probably his greatest attribute. To me, everybody might say different.
D. Will say, "Here we go."
No, for real. I had the opportunity to watch him for years. I've literally watched him play, and so we're not sitting here trying to promote each other or trying to go to the league. We're not going to the NBA.
Right.
So we reaching back 20 years from now, and the vision I have of Horace, man, he was like he wasn't this size right here. He about 190 to by 205 most,
something like that.
But he was a bad boy, man. That's what attracted me to him when I saw him, and they had a great personality and a smile on his face that light up a room, man. So I said, I like that guy. I like that guy. And looking 25 years later, look, we talking right here in the same
man.
That's how God works.
That's
man.
what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Wow.
So
hard work is undefeated. And it cannot be denied.
There it is.
I like that.
Catch Sports Roundtable every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWWE 1100 AM and SRTradio.com.